Hello guys, it is We're All Outdoors coming back at you guys again with another hunting video. But this is going to be totally different than the rest of the kind of hunting videos you've seen, because we're not going out to public land. We're not going scouting. We are still pre-season prepping. We are like a little over 2 weeks out, right about 2 weeks out from opening day of deer season here in Ohio. So it is a beautiful, nice, cool Sunday afternoon, and I've got a project. Yep, that is a whole set of old stackable sticks. They're long, they're noisy, they're heavy, they're just generally no fun to deal with. And on public land, we pack our sticks in and out, at least for the most part, just because A, you don't want random people getting up in your stand. I'm going to be packing my sticks in and out every time because I plan on saddle hunting, or at least some variation therefore of that I'm kind of creating in and of myself. So for today, we're going to take these old set of sticks that's all clumsy and bitter, and we're going to try to make them smaller, more compact. We're going to modify them, which, by the way, anytime you modify anything, you're taking all that liability on yourself. So keep that one in mind. You start doing things that people didn't intend with products that they made, well, that's on you. That's your fault. So be careful, be smart. But I'm going to see what I can come up with, and I'm going to try to show you guys the process with whatever. I kind of have a plan for this, but I don't have a huge plan. We're just going to essentially start cutting shit and figuring it out. So I will bring you guys back up when I start getting set up to show you what we're doing. Alright guys, so for starters, we're going to start stripping the sticks down. That means I'm doing these bolts that have the old strap hangers and standoffs for the tree, and getting those all taken off, and then I'm going to decide how long I want these, and I'm going to cut them, and I'll show you a little bit of that as well. But you gotta love the world of power tools. Undoing, I mean, there's only 5 of them, and it wouldn't be bad, but kind of suck doing it all by hand. But the impact makes pretty quick work of it. So I'm gonna get those pulled off, set aside, and I'll show you guys what's going on. Alrighty guys, so let me show you what I'm coming up with here, or what I'm thinking. So 4 of these sticks were spaced out exactly the same, so they'll end up at like 30 inches. The top, for some reason, was an oddball, just different. So it's going to be a little bit shorter. It's actually like 27 inch. But this is more what you're going to see. Now, I'm looking at taking a piece, probably 2 pieces, 2.5, 3 inches long of this C-channel, welding it to that to give me a bit of a standoff up against the tree. And then I have an idea. I've got some new straps off of another set of sticks that originally used like a button system. So they'll actually loop around, and I think just use the actual climbing platforms themselves to hold it on to pull it up against the tree. So I got some more cutting to do. Let me get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I have already changed my mind. I decided that the C-channel A, it's really heavy because it's pretty thick walled, but it's too shallow. If you kind of see it's not going to hold the sticks really far enough off the tree for me to get a good grip. So I've got this piece of square tube here, and I got a line all the way down on both sides. So I'm essentially going to cut that out and turn this into C-channel. So it'll only have the 3 sides and not the bottom. So I'm going to get to cutting that, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll take it down into sections and show you what I'm doing with it. Alright guys, so I got all the standoffs deburred and the back sides of them cleaned up, the sticks cleaned up, and I've got it placed. I know they're all kind of in a different spot, but there's a reason for that, you'll see that. So I'm going to get these all tacked into place and then burn them in, and I'll probably try to test one before I throw some paint on them. Alrighty, now we gotta let them cool off, and we'll set them up on a tree, and I'll see how they stick. See if I did this worthwhile or not. I'll probably speed most of that footage up for you guys, so you don't have to sit here and watch me weld for like 15 minutes here, or however long that was. Alrighty guys, see you in a little bit. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna get up in a, well, not even a tree, I'm gonna get up in on that pole here in a minute, just to show you how I'm climbing with these. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a comparison here. So I went ahead and I dropped the 5th stick just because I honestly don't need that much, and it saved on some weight. But here we have a set of Hawk Heliums, 20-inch sticks, next to these 30-inch sticks. Really not all that much longer when they're all packed out. Now, weight-wise, these Hawk Heliums, all 4 of them with the rope mod, weigh about 10 pounds. I'm at 14 pounds on these sticks now. And I've got way more height as far as sticks go. So I can climb considerably higher with these 4 than you can with these 4. So, let's get up on the tree and show you what they look like. And then I'm gonna throw some paint on these and call it a day. All right, guys, I'm gonna stick one of these up on the pole. I'm not gonna climb the whole thing just because we're a block from the local police department. And I imagine we'll get some sort of a odd call for climbing a utility pole instead of tree sticks.
I've done it twice. Nobody's bothered me yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not here to test my luck.
And you don't have your harness on either, so.
Nope. So these are actually a set of Hawk Helium button straps. Now Dad went ahead and did the rope mod on his, and I'll eventually put a Versa button, do a rope mod on mine as well. But for what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm just going to cross the lines. So this will go around the tree like that, come back and pull in that way. That way there's no way the rope can come off the end of the sticks. Over. Stick it on. Yeah. Now that's a single stick. So imagine what I could do. I could have another one set right about here, another one up. I could go all the way up this pole if I wanted to, with just 4 sticks. Much less weight, easier to maneuver, and for the right price of 2 hours of work on a Sunday afternoon, because I got these old set of sticks for free, and the scrap metal was just laying around. So I'm gonna shoot some paint on it. I'll show you guys a picture at the end of the final product, but I gotta make a trip to Cabela's. So I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, they got a coat of paint on them. They're looking good. I showed you them all stacked up. They stack and handle really easily. So this has been my homebrew modified sticks. These sticks cost me nothing. I'm sure if you guys know hunters, somebody's got a set of sticks like this they don't want. They'll go for either super cheap or just give them to you. And 2 hours on my Sunday afternoon, and I turned those big, cumbersome, annoying sticks into something far more useful, way easier to handle, and a lot more versatile. So if you guys like this video, if you guys are excited for deer season, you guys are ready to get out there into the woods, then you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I will be sending more of these videos your way. So this has been Raw Outdoors. You guys have a good one.